Sorry if I hadn't made no videos in the past several days. I've been too busy finishing games pretty much. Got some of my videos from last week, obviously. But this one's related to sports in this video, so anyway, let's get to it. Breaking news from anybody that's a LeBron fanboy, counting Mr. Francis. Shannon Sharpe left First Take. Temporary leave. First Take because he got fined. He's getting sued for $50 million for raping a younger woman. Two younger women. One was a teenager and one was a teenage adult. And he took a leave from ESPN because he's getting sued for $50 million for allegedly groping a teenager and a teenage adult, and assaulting two girls. The two girls I just mentioned assaulted the same ones as well: sexual battery, regular battery, and aggravated battery. So Shannon Sharpe at First Take temporary leave because he could be going to court, and Shannon Sharpe could be going to jail, Mr. Francis. So I want to hear from your 5'1" mouth about Shannon Sharpe coming out your mouth ever again, because now Shannon Sharpe got himself in trouble. Now he might not be broadcasting no more because of these sanctions and these charges that's already been on his head by those two girls, obviously. So it's not looking good for Shannon Sharpe right now, guys. So anybody that's a LeBron fanboy, y'all can't use Shannon Sharpe as a reliable source no more. Because, and I told Mr. Francis this too, you can't use him as a reliable source no more. He's about to go to jail for sexual battery. And aggravated battery regular on two girls. And got fined $50 million. Not fined, I mean sued for $50 million. I didn't mean to say fine. Sued for $50 million. And if he's convicted of those charges, Shannon Sharpe might not be working. Shannon Sharpe might not be working with ESPN no more. Permanently. And it's because he brought this on himself. And now Stephen A. Smith might be regretting hiring Shannon Sharpe. Well, Mr. Francis, how'd you find that out? I found out through Newsbreak that he got charged with sexual battery. Shannon got charged with Shannon Sharpe got charged with sexual battery, aggravated battery on two girls. And it's not looking good on Shannon Sharpe's end, Mr. Francis. So you cannot use. I won't hear from your 5'1" mouth about Shannon Sharpe ever again. Now he could be registered as a sexual predator and sex offender. So it's not looking good for Shannon Sharpe, guys. Shannon Sharpe is taking a lead from First Take and ESPN and broadcasting period as a whole. So it means he's only going to have Club Shay Shay on Spotify, and YouTube. That's the one that he's going to have left. Because if he gets convicted of all those charges, Shannon Sharpe gets convicted of all those charges, you can't use Shannon Sharpe as a reliable source no more. So I want to hear from 5'1's mouth about Shannon Sharpe giving the count to Michael Jordan, because these LeBron fanboys now they're realizing that Shannon Sharpe is not the best source to go to. Whatever that means, okay, in Super Chat, okay. But Shannon Sharpe will not be broadcasting no more, guys, the way this is going, because he got all those charges on his head, not by two girls. So if he gets convicted of all those charges, it's not going to look good on Shannon Sharpe's part. It means he was arrested as a sex offender and a sexual predator because he sexually assaulted two girls. One was a teenage adult, one was a teenager. One was a teenage adult. But anyways. So I want to hear from 5'1's mouth, Joe Francis, I want to come to Michael Jordan some more, because this is no debate. And now that Shannon Sharpe's about to get locked up, that's not looking good for Mr. Frank. I know that's his favorite source. I said, well, your favorite source is about to be locked up for criminal charges. sexual assault, and aggravated assault on 2 girls, Mr. Francis, and now you can't use Shannon Sharp as your reliable source no more, which is not looking good on Mr. Francis' end right now. Braun has won a title in 5 years. I know Emil Taylor has won a major in over 5 years, but that was peak meat in 2019, pretty much. Braun hasn't won the title in 5 years. It's going on 6 now. He's running out. I told Mr. Francis, Braun's running out of time, so he can't even. That means Shannon Sharp couldn't even back up with Braun in the GOAT debate pretty much no more, because now he's about to be convicted of those charges, those criminal charges. Shannon Sharp might not be seeing this earth no more. He might be in jail. And if he is allowed to see this earth, he might be dead by then, because he's already up there in age anyway. And now he's dealing with these criminal charges. He's not going to be on First Take for a good while. This is a temporary relief. It could be permanent relief, pending those convictions. Because if he gets convicted for all those charges, Mr. Francis, you got no words for me, Mr. Francis. No words for me. Because it's not looking good on Shannon Sharp's end right now. He brought this on himself. Now Stephen A. Smith's taking some heat for hiring him, because now Shannon Sharp got himself in severe trouble now for all these charges. So I told Mr. Francis, this is no debate when it comes to the Michael Jordans at all. We don't know who the Michael Jordans and Bill Russells are, and damn sure it's not LeBron. 2 different eras, 2 different generations. Michael Jordan was born in the silent generation. LeBron was born in the Gen X or Gen Z generation. I think Gen X was one of those 2. I think it was Gen X, but still. But when it came to the Michael Jordan was the undisputed GOAT of all time. Whether you like it or not, 5'1". You just hate him because he's represented Black history during those times when slavery was real. And he represented that generation. That was the silent generation. He was born in between that generation and another generation. I think it was 2 different generations, but a silent generation. Anyways, I told Mr. Francis, now that he knows now, there's no debate who's the greatest players of all time. As far as the current NBA players, it's not LeBron's era no more. It's some of the people that I see in the NBA, as far as the people that were 18 and now are in their 20s now, it's not LeBron's league no more. And I told Mr. Francis, LeBron will not play forever. And now that Shannon Sharp got himself in some trouble, you can't use him as a reliable source, Mr. Francis, no more. That's what Shannon Sharp gets for fucking up. I'm sorry. Because he put himself in this mess. For all those charges to sexual assault, regular assault, and aggravated assault on 2 girls, a teenager and a teenage adult. Who does that? I told Mr. Francis too, we all know who the Michael Jordan is, not LeBron. Because LeBron's a hypocrite. And knowing he's Gen X, out of all the Gen X, he's the most hypocritical Gen X I have ever seen. And I told Mr. Francis too, because you said 2024 was 2024, so look here, 5'1". You'll be 30 in June. You're not grateful for your years right now. The June cancers are not loyal, and I'm sorry. No offense to my birth year, and birth year pretty much. June cancers are not loyal. The July ones are more loyal and more dependable than the June ones. Because the June ones you have to be careful with. Couldn't Mr. Francis something when it comes to the Michael Jordans. Like I said, now that Shannon Sharp's in trouble right now that he First Take and left ESPN, Shannon Sharp might be regretting hiring Shannon Sharp right now, because he got him caught up in some serious and severe mess right now. Indeed, man. So I want to hear from 5'1's mouth as far as the Michael Jordans of all time, because if you really was calling yourself the GOAT basketball, Mr. Francis, you would already play the NBA 2K24, 25, and 26. In NBA 2K25 currently. Because most of the basketball games are pay to win when it comes to these builds. You would not blame your teammates. You would not. No, how can I say this? You would not blame yourself. You would blame your teammates if you're playing NBA 2K25, because you can't guard a lick. You would get dumped on. You would get J'd on all day. And you sit in that restricted area. You can't do that either. I'll cook you in NBA 2K. I'll make you pay for that. Like I said, now And Shannon Sharp's in deep shit right now. Mr. France can't use him as a reliable source no more. So I want to hear about what about 6 though? I said, well, LeBron's 4-6 in the NBA Finals. And if he did get to the NBA Finals, he was going to lose to the team that obviously he was supposed to play. The team he wasn't going to be able to be in. He'd be 4-7 if they did get to there, and that's only if, pending no injuries getting away for the Lakers right now and anything else. That's if they get there and only if. They got to handle Minnesota on the road, and that's not going to be easy because Minnesota's a very good home team. Wolves have teeth. But anyways, if they don't beat Minnesota on the road in those next 2 games, this Lakers season is done, Mr. Francis. You go say go, though. I said, you forget what generation LeBron represents. That's Gen X, you big simpleton. Michael Jordan represented the silent generation, you big simpleton. You don't understand your generation. You call yourself a millennial. A millennial will understand generations at its finest. And I know about all the generations, counting my grandmothers. Well, my father's in, pretty much. Mr. Francis obviously hates himself because he's not. He hates him. Mr. Francis hates himself because he hates on it. Libra, okay. I give you a pass for the September one. The October one, I don't know about the October Libras. I could be wrong about that, but September one, I'll give you a pass. Okay, I'll give you a pass on that one. You hate that one. Okay, I'll give you a pass on that one. But as far as the Geminis and Aquarius, as far as me define Aquarius rising and Taurus stomping, no dice. Because most Aquarius know are data analytical and they know more than when it comes to the Michael Jordans and Bill Russells and Bruce Willis and Shannon Rivers and Mike Tyson's too. So like I said, Mr. Friend, you can't use Shannon Sharp as a reliable source because Shannon Sharp put himself in some deep shit right now. If he gets convicted for all them charges, he ain't gonna be able to broadcast. He ain't gonna be able to broadcast no more, Mr. Francis. Then you can't use him as a reliable source no more. But anyways, like I said, I just wanted to make this video today. But it's gonna be more videos coming today, guys, as well. But I just wanted to make this video talking about Shannon Sharp because Shannon Sharp could have some serious shit right now. For six different charges: sexual battery, and aggravated battery, and groping and rape. I know homeboy Patrick at CC said, how'd you find that out? If he is a CC, I don't know if he's still at CCB or whatever school he transferred. So how'd you find that out? Keep up with this stuff. I got the notification on Newsbreak that he is getting sued for $50 million. Right, and also he got 6 charges coming his way because somebody sued them for touching a teenage adult and a teenager. So Shannon Sharp's in deep shit. So I want to hear from 5'1's mouth about Shannon Sharp coming out of your mouth ever again. Because if he gets convicted of them charges, you ain't gonna have no other source to rely on. You're gonna probably rely on Nick Wright. I said, yeah, but he's a typical Nick Wright because Nick Wright's a hypocrite too. He just bashed Shannon Sharp. The only thing between him and Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright was not in trouble at least. Nick Wright didn't get himself in trouble at least. And Shannon Sharp continues to get himself in trouble. But anyways, so like I said, Mr. Francis, because I told you last year in one of my videos on Raise Power 8, well, previous name was Cyberlon, but I changed the Raise Power 8 a while ago. That I wanted to play in basketball, but now on Sunday, okay, I don't have the storage space to start the games pretty much. But when I get my Microsoft, you're going to give me the smoke in basketball. You're going to get the smoke from me. I don't give a damn if you don't like it or not. You're going to get the smoke from me in basketball, whether you like it or not. Somebody, the legend of Korra and Avatar last year was going to teach you a lesson. Who the real Michael Jordans are, especially when, because you're going to say everybody has a 6'6" build, but you get them where they got their height from. It's not just their family, it's simpleton. Their ancestors too, you big simpleton. I mean, you're going to say trademark that, so you always say that word. It's like you never change. You remind me of 18-year-old Jahel. 18-year-old Jahel said that word trademark a lot too years ago, and now he's saying it years later. And LeBron has won the title in 5 years now. It's going on 6 years now without a title. Since 2020. Mia Tywoo got it done in the clutch. Never could have got it done in the clutch too. What she's doing in her African Palm in the LPGA is not even a fair fight. 18-year-old now, 28-year-old. 10 years later for the Gators. Stanford Cardinal. Mr. Francis ended when it comes to the Michael Jordans. This is not even fair. Because Shannon Sharp got himself in severe trouble. Got himself in severe trouble. Now he can't get himself out of it. Because now he's getting sued. Now he had to leave First Take. Like I said in the first part of it, he left First Take. Now, if he goes to court, he might not be able to broadcast him. So Mr. Frank can't use Shannon Sharp as a reliable source. You probably gonna use Nick Wright as a reliable source, but you can't do that no more either. With him either, because hopefully he don't get himself in some trouble. Excuse me, I burned down. The difference between Nick Wright and Shannon Sharp. Nick Wright is a hypocrite, but he hasn't got himself in trouble yet. Hopefully he keeps himself out of trouble. But anyways, you gonna rely on him now? He's a LeBron fanboy too. LeBron fanboys. That never gets old either. All right, tell Mr. Francis, honestly, you hate yourself. You'll be 30 in June, you'll be 29 going 30 in June, you're not even acting your age. Yeah, like 18-year-old Jay goes, why would LeBron win 6 titles? Because you already know why. He made super teams. He ruined certain franchises too. He made these super teams, Mr. Francis. This is not even fair what he's doing. LeBron's a selfish player, and he's a selfish parent. I'm sorry. Mio Tiger Woods a better parent than him. Mio Tiger Woods a better parent. Still electrified. But anyways, like I said, me and Tiger Woods and Nelly Cole were the undisputed goats of all time, men's and women's. So what I did in my athletic prime, something LeBron cannot do. Had to overcome the odds of a dragon. So like I said, Mr. Francis, this is no debate anymore when it comes to the Michael Jordans. Y'all say hate yourself because, like I said, now Shannon Sharp got himself in some serious shit right now. He can't get himself out of this shit right now. If he gets convicted for all those charges, I don't want to hear from 5'1"'s mouth about Shannon Sharp ever again. You gonna use Nick right now? That ain't gonna work either because he's a hypocrite too. I watch him too most of the time on News Touch 1 on YouTube, but no, I got 4 YouTube channels, but anyway, then 4 Twitch accounts and 5 PSN accounts. But anyways, you gonna use Nick right now? That's not good because he's a hypocrite too. All the people that take over LeBron are hypocrites. So like LeBron is too, or Gen X. No, Gen Z. I think he's Gen Z. But anyways, he's the most hypocritical Gen Z I've ever seen. You know, Mr. Friends said, why LeBron don't have 6 titles? 50,000 points. You can't bring that up if you don't have 6 or 11 titles either. The reason why I say that about the 11 titles, because what Bruce Roy and Shannon Roy did revolutionized that number, especially people in the UFC. There's a couple people in the UFC that got their names. They also tied that record, or at least one of them broke the record, but some of them tied the record. At least several UFC fighters tied the record, at least broke it. One of them broke it, but several other fighters tied the record. When you tie yourself with Mike Tyson, Bruce Roy, Shannon Roy, and Bill Russell, and Kelvin Phil Jackson, who's also won 11 titles as a coach, and 12 one as a player too, so that's 12, obviously. You are beyond the undisputed GOAT. You are beyond the undisputed GOAT of all time. I said, what about these double-digit titles? I said, double-digit titles represent something. We revolutionized it. Mike Tyson revolutionized the title run. He's tied with 8 other boxers for most title reigns of all time. 8 other boxers, with 11 apiece. That's Bruce Roy and Shannon Roy. Mia Tiger Woods, that's 15 that surpassed Bill Russell and Bruce Roy and Shannon Roy. I know you're going to say, well, LeBron has 6 titles, 15,000, but that's all you're going to keep bringing up, Mr. Francis? You can't bring up, he don't got 6 or 11 titles. He's not Bill Russell level. Yeah, he might have had 14,000 points, but he won 11 titles. 6 of those were unified. 5 of those he unified. 6 of those he repeated. 6 of those 3 of those he unified. 3 of those he repeated. And there's 5 of those he unified. That's the whole point of number 11. That's what I got the shirt on too, as you can see currently. You can't see the number 11 in the background, but I'm wearing the shirt currently. That's the whole point. Mr. Frank gonna say Trademark though. I said, well, record that LeBron's not gonna catch. He ain't gonna catch 11. And the way he catches 11, he had to wait until he's 70 to do that, and now how he doubt that. Because with the expansion teams coming into the NBA soon, Now we got a couple of WNBA expansion teams coming into the women's. Now we had, I think, 4 expansion teams in the past several years, but one of them changed the name. It was originally Tulsa Shop, but they changed the name to the Dallas Wings. They changed the name 3 times, but we got 3 expansion teams coming to the WNBA. We got more and more expansion teams coming to the WNBA, men's and women's, in the WNBA and the NBA. So that's not going to do on your part, Mr. Frank. Braun will not play forever. I'm telling you this now. Braun is done. Chasing 6 falls short, and 11 falls short, way short. I know Mr. Francis is going to say, why you don't have all the longevity records? Because Michael Jordan had, I just told you, Michael Jordan has 42 of those records. But one of them he don't have no more now because Matt McClung just surpassed him, most slam dunk, he tied Nate Robinson, which is John, obviously, Kryptonite. And, he tied Nate Robinson for the most slam dunk contest won all time. So me and John are the only ones to win it. Matt McClung of Nostalgic, and also Nate Robinson the only one to win 3 slam dunk titles. So he don't have that record no more, so it's down to 41. All the other records he holds, most PPG all time, most first team all defensive teams all time with Bill Russell. I think Bill Russell, I think Kobe Bryant, no, not Bill Russell. Kobe Bryant had more first team all NBA defensive team honors, first team all NBA defensive team makes. And I think it was Walter Goldschmidt that had more first team all NBA defensive team makes in terms of winning it, pretty much. No, not winning it, but making the all NBA defensive team more, obviously, Walter Goldschmidt. But anyways, Michael Jordan has 41 of those records. 20 of those he's tied with. Actually, no, 21 of those he's tied with. 20 of them he's almost tied with, but one of them he's not tied with, which is not the slam dunk contest no more. He don't hold that record now. Me and John hold that record now. We both tied with 3 apiece, so that's 6 combined. And Matt McClung is a dunking machine. He reminds you a little bit of me, little big hops. I saw the slam dunk contest for that too, man. That was fantastic. Where he put every other slam dunk contestant to sleep. Return up the Mac. Matt McClung reminds me of me because being the same exact height, 5'11" and 1/4 inches. He has a bigger foot than me. That's the only difference. Slight difference. He has a bigger foot than me. But other than that, like I said, Mr. Francis, you can't bring up Shannon Sharp no more. Because Shannon Sharp's in deep shit right now. But okay, guys, I end the video right there. More videos coming today as well. Just wanted to make this video talking about Shannon Sharp, obviously. Make sure you share this video out. Like it. And then subscribe to my YouTube channels, Raiders Power 8, Aspen vs. Sony Forever, News Hutch 1, and KBH Podcast, pretty much. You can find me on Twitch as well, Blinman Hud, Furry Kingdom, Yugi Hutch, and Murray McCall Roth. You can add me on PSN, X McGory 2, Furry Kingdom, Chummy Hishi, Masaga Hishi 4, and 764. You can add me on all 5 of my PSN accounts, obviously. 1 main, 4 backups, obviously. You got me on Xbox, Ever 4859, Darkway 66 as well on Xbox One, because I began Xbox One and One that's all digital in November, obviously. Because that's going to be my last console pretty much. But you got all my stuff, obviously, and also follow me on Spotify, Hud 11, Messiah, Xbox Series, as all the best PS5, all digital. That's my new Spotify account, News Hutch 1, Messiah. I'm sorry, I already had that one, obviously. The other 2 are new. Spotify 111 I already had for a little bit, obviously. So you got all my Spotify links as well. Subscribe to all 4 of my YouTube channels, Raiders Power 8, Aspen vs. Sony Forever, Aspen vs. Sony Forever, KBH Podcast, and News Hutch 1. More videos coming today, guys, as well. But okay, guys, that was my day rant on Shannon Sharp right now. You got my Twitch links, my Spotify links, YouTube links as well, my PSN accounts as well. You want to talk to me about the Michael Jordans and the Bill Russells and everything else, Bruce Ray and Shannon Royce and everything else, come to my YouTube channel. I get the smoke of Van Nerf all day and make you smile. Okay, guys, I end the video right there. Next video is coming today as well. Yeah, deuces.